Hello, friends. Daniel here. Welcome. And today we're talking about the 5 internet marketing tips for tech companies. So we're going to start off with our number 1 and our most important item, and then we're going to move on all the way up to number 5. So starting off with number 1, it's you need to be doing social media marketing. Social media marketing is the way we communicate with people these days. Used to be you could pick up the phone and call someone. Nowadays, it's more or less that you're talking to them on LinkedIn or Reddit or Twitter or something else. But there's a lot of other options available to you. So if you're not doing social media marketing for your tech company, whether it's an iOS app, Android app, local or cloud-based system, whether it's a product or service, social media is the way to go. You should absolutely be doing social media. You should be doing it right. You should be doing it well. Don't do all the different platforms and just turn out generic posts or regurgitate what was on LinkedIn, on Facebook. Like, actually go into the groups and forums and pages, actually participate in the conversations, actually be a value add on these applications. That's what's going to get you the most bang for the buck. So we say treat social media as though it's a giant house party and act accordingly. Act exactly like you would at a giant house party. What would you do? Dress nice, drink in your hand, work the room, talk to others, be friendly, build friendships, participate in conversations, be a valuable component to the party itself. Don't be a smarmy salesperson that just is spinning a sign on the corner that says, buy my next book, or 40% off of this, or 15% off of that. Don't do that. That's terrible. We don't want to be around these people in real life. Why would you want to be around these people on social media? Also, don't be a wallflower. There's people out there dancing on the dance floor. Go out there and dance with them. Go out, have conversations. Take a step forward, right? Go out, introduce yourself to other people in a friendly way, in a non-competitive, friendly way. These are the types of things for every member of your team and your brand overall. That's what you should be doing on social media. So I would expect everyone on your leadership team, I would expect everyone on your sales team to be the people out on the dance floor, to build the relationships, to be the brand ambassadors for your overall company. And then I would expect your overall company to be doing the same thing. I want you all out there having a good time. So that's the number 1 tip. You need to be on social media if you're not. Moving on, the number 2 tip. You need witty content managers who will produce engaging and meaningful content for you and your brand. So when you go out and you have these conversations, when you're dancing and partying your life away, I want it to be fun. I want you not to be doing the Macarena. I want you not to be saying something stupid. I want you guys contributing. I want you saying something impactful, thought-provoking. I want you contributing, right? So how would we do this? If you have a really great content manager, cool. If you were helping, or if we were helping you, cool. But your really great content manager would be writing blogs about your product, service, industry. And then you on the leadership team or your sales team would be sharing it with peers, potential contacts, additional people in the industry, and saying, hey, I wrote this. It pertains to you. It's specifically for your industry. I kind of wrote it with you in mind. I would love your peer review. I want your thoughts on this. If you could just read it, let me know what you think. I'd be super grateful. I'll even put you on the byline. How about that? So what does that do? It builds a relationship in a non-salesy way, and it's a one-on-one engagement with somebody. If someone were to send me a blog and say, hey, I wrote this with you in mind, would you like seriously take a look at it? I'd love your thoughts. And I knew that it wasn't a mass email going out to everyone, but it was legitimately a one-on-one thing. Heck yeah, I'm going to read that sucker. I'm going to read that sucker all day. We're going to build a friendship. It's going to turn into hopefully something business related. But those are the options and opportunities that you have when you have really great content. If it's here we are, another month, post, screw that. Don't do that. If it's 15% off or 20% off of that, it better be tied to something more meaningful and impactful and larger. Otherwise, I want nothing to do with it. And I know from studies we've done in the past, other people feel the same way. So lesson learned for everyone. If you have a sale or something off, that's cool, but it needs to be something larger at stake, right? It needs to be something at play that's bigger than just that one sale or deal. So really great content management. That's our number 2 tip. Moving on to number 3. Influencer marketing should be your jam. 100%. Influencers. What is an influencer? Is it a Instagram beauty model? I'll say no. In this case, for tech companies, they're the nodes, they're the nexus points within the fabric of our social connections. that have more connections than other people, have more influence than other people, have a better reputation than the average person. And it's reaching them with the correct messaging so that they could propagate your messaging within their industry, within their niche, within their following. So what does this look like? It looks like reaching out to bloggers. It looks like reaching out to influential people at companies, and engaging them in an impactful and meaningful way. They don't have to share your content if they don't want to. They don't have to share your blog if they don't want to. But getting them to do those things in authentic and genuine ways is really going to cascade your brand forward. And I highly recommend it. All right, moving on. So the next one, build a trust relationship with your customers. Whether you sell something that's $9.99 a month per user, or you sell something that's $100,000 3-year engagement plus a $50,000 service agreement. Either way, you're going to need to build relationships that are honest and genuine and authentic with every single one of your customers. This day and age, as we become more and more connected with everyone that we're finding online, we want to build relationships with these people. They are our coworkers. They are our vendors, and we may never actually see them in person, but we still want to build a relationship with them. So finding ways to incorporate this relationship building into your marketing, into your sales, into your general brand messaging is important. I want to have a relationship with the brand. I want to have a relationship with Home Depot and Coke and Delta and all those brands. I also want to build a relationship with the people behind the brands. I want the logo stripped away, and I want to meet Todd, Daryl, Larry, Susan, Jessica, and I want to build relationships with them, and I want to empathize with them, and I want to do business with them. When I go down this road to the store, when I buy something online, tech company or otherwise, I want to have a relationship with the person. And we're finding more and more often that's the case with the majority of consumers out there. So I highly recommend that you build a trust relationship with every single one of your customers. All right, moving on. Number 5 in our last big tip, start a blog and repeat and repeat and repeat. Start a blog. What is a blog? A blog is a way to communicate things, to influence others, to build content that's absorbed by the community at large. And it's not just about writing for the sake of writing. It's not just about writing for the sake of SEO. It's about writing about the things that people care about and in a way that's informative and well laid out and organized. And then from there, you'll build a community. From there, you'll get inbound leads that are saying things like, I've been reading your blog for the last year. I think it's awesome. I think it's finally time to pull the trigger. Let's have a conversation. How's Tuesday at 2? And you might think I made that up. That legitimately happened to a client 2 weeks ago where they got that message. And I was like, holy crap, I wish I had more of these. It's a really great thing for people to be reading your blog on your website and engaged. It's really great. SEO, really great reputation management, really great influencer stuff. Love it, love it, love it. So those are our 5 tips for how to internet market, how internet marketing can be applied to a tech company. Now, if you have any questions whatsoever, put it in the comments below. I read every single one of them. If you have a comment or you want to contribute to the community, go to josephstudios.net/community. And we have a forum there. Every single one of my team members is on the forum. If you have any questions whatsoever, ping us. We will reply to it in swift order. And then if you have any additional questions, feel free to send me a direct message, and I will talk to you until both of our heads are blue and you have all of your questions answered. I hope you have a great rest of your week, a great weekend, and we'll talk later. Bye for now, guys.